we've actually had some rain, and I thought I would dash out and see if I can take advantage of some post-rain conditions, some post-rain puddles in fact, before they all dry up. It's going to be a short video I suspect, but I hope you'll enjoy it. If you do and you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. Now, I'm sure most of you are wondering why I'm so excited about puddles. It's because they're rare. We haven't actually had any decent rain here for such a long time. And rain produces puddles, and puddles produces all sorts of potential different shots because you can use them for reflections. Now, we've actually had a storm warning in effect, and that storm did actually roll through here just a little while ago, and I dashed up onto our roof terrace and I managed a few seconds of video before I had to beat a retreat because the rain got ridiculously heavy. So I'll show you that right now. Okay, so it didn't last very long, but it was quite good while it lasted. It's possible that that storm isn't over. We could get some more rain coming through a bit later. But one of the things I know here is that, you know, when you get rain and you get puddles, they don't last very long. They evaporate really quickly. And I just thought I'd come out and take the opportunity to try and grab some quick shots using puddles to reflect buildings or whatever else I can find. And then, you know, if the storm rolls through again later on, maybe there'll be an opportunity to do something else. So I'm just in the village and I'm walking down the road, and we'll see what we can do. We've actually got a fiesta going on in our village at the moment, one of the annual celebrations, so there's some decorations up, and that might add a little bit of something extra, and I think I might have found something just here. So what I've got here, I'm actually right by some bins, but there's a building, there's a house reflected in a puddle, and then there's a streamer coming across which has obviously come down in the wind, and I can just about see part of a sign, not a sign, illuminations that go across the street, and I'm wondering if there's a way to use that. Now, I'm shooting handheld, and I'm probably going to want to get very low down to whatever I shoot. Wide angle lens. Let's have a look. Sun. Can't believe it, the sun's coming out now. Didn't bring a hat. I'll have to be careful. Looks like there's a bigger puddle further down, maybe nearer the church. But there's a small one here that might let me do something with something in the scene there if I get very low down. No, not going to work. I always think reflections in a scene make such a difference. They can turn something very ordinary into something that looks really good. The only problem is things moving through the still water can completely trash the image. So I've got to wait until vehicles stop moving. Okay, there's quite a big puddle here, which is going to hopefully produce some nice reflections if I can kind of line it up on the buildings in the background, get the colours, maybe get that moody sky in there. Typical car at the wrong moment. Now I've got to wait for the puddle to settle down again. Came down to the park, I was hoping that maybe some of the puddles in here would be in a good spot to reflect something nice. But so far I haven't found anything. The puddles are all in places where the reflections just aren't that appealing. Not sure about this one, but might work. Pole, bench, reflection. Get low enough down, it might work. Gotta get it straight as well. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. Got a view here, there's a little puddle here, it's not very deep. There's the church in the background. It's going to be framed by the trees because the puddle doesn't go out far enough to do anything else. There's actually a leaf in the puddle. I'm not sure whether to try and include that or not. Can be a little bit tricky to see what you're doing. I've got to get very low down on this. Unfortunately, I can't get the top of the church in because the leaves are coming down too far in the top of the frame. I'm wondering, there is a puddle right on the side of the road. I might try and shoot it from there. I've only been out for about 25 minutes. That was pretty much coming out straight after the rain had stopped. There's a lot of dark clouds still over that way, and it looks quite dark over here. It's all going this way. We're going to be back to blue skies within probably half an hour to an hour, and it's already getting warm. It was nice and cool when I first came out. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do something with this bridge, but that's not going to work. But I am quite taken with these kind of pylons and the sign. Again, ordinarily I probably wouldn't look twice at it, but with the reflections it just adds a whole new dimension. That's one of the reasons why I'd like a good reflection. Nice little puddle. See if we can get low enough down to make it work. Must be almost in the water, I think. hand now. Looking back this way, using the lamppost, the trees and the buildings, and a nice sky. Very, very small puddle, but it's just enough to get some reflections in. For the last week or so, we've had really, really hot temperatures and high humidity. It's just been too hot to go out. Haven't felt like doing much of anything at all. This storm coming through today, and the rain, and the fact that it left some puddles, even if they're disappearing pretty rapidly actually, just opened up some possibilities. And it just goes to show, I think, that, you know, with a bit of a creative thought, there's some images to be had anywhere and anytime. And that's hopefully what I've done today. Not quite sure what next week's going to be. A lot of it depends on the weather. I hope you've enjoyed this one though. Thank you very much for watching, and until next week, whatever that may bring, bye.